I should have grabbed my cell phone. Okay. See how well it's producing. Well, hi, Amanda.
Hello. Yes, this is. This next one was supposed to have been taken off the chart. It's supposed to go to Walmart and Arnold.
Hi, Freaky Geek. How are you doing? No, it's not you calling. It's a doctor's office. How are you doing, Freaky
Do
Geek?
you know how much he increased it to? Five. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because it didn't tell me how much. That's why I was like, I don't know how much milligrams it is. So. Okay. Alright. 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 Thank you.
Why can't you have any meat? Or is it? It's Passover. So no, it's Good Friday. I'm sorry. Are you Catholic? Yeah, but you'll have pillows and stuff. So I always sit here. You can put your head on the other end of the couch. So I'm just going to wait a minute. You're going to hate this video then, Freaky Geek, because in the title you can see we just went grocery shopping, and I wanted to show others how I do a grocery haul. Um, and we got a lot of meat. So you're going to be drooling and salivating and all this other stuff. So just be prepared. Okay. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes to see if anybody wants to come in and watch. And then I'm actually I'm buffering. No. Okay, I'm back. I don't know why I was buffering. um, but I wanted to show how I do a grocery haul. We generally do it once a month when we get some money in, and we go all out. Oh, well, fine, Hazel. I didn't want to talk to you anyway. I didn't want to say hi or anything.
She said bye bye.
So what I want to do after this is I want to take this live stream, I want to chop it down and actually make a haul video out of it. Because this is how we generally do our shopping. And it's a good way to be able to do it the right way. We generally go to one store. Sometimes we break it up and go to two stores, either Walmart or Aldi. Yeah, a lot of people are kind of iffy about going to Walmart. A lot of people don't like going to Walmart, but we like to go to Walmart because everything is there, everything's in one place, and it's for the most part pretty cheap. So well, hi Francis. Thanks for coming in and joining my live stream. I really appreciate it. Yeah, no, she doesn't. Hazel is very blunt, and she don't care.
Like
She's
her mama.
2 years old and takes after her mama all the way. They argue and fight each other all the time because neither of them can ever agree on what they're talking about. So I'm just taking a few minutes to wait to see if anybody else wants to come in. That's very true.
But to her, she's right, you're wrong.
Yes, please hit that like button if you like to see grocery hauls or anything like that. It's a little bit different than my cooking live streams, but I figured I'd go live. That's what I'm known for, so I'm gonna wait another 3 minutes and actually get started on the showing off here at 3:30 my time. Yeah, that's funny. I didn't think of it. That is a good point. So how's everybody's day going? I hope good. .9999. Yeah, because that's the amount of time that she says that you're smart. So that's funny. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. I'm going to take you all along with me into the kitchen. Y'all know what my kitchen looks like. You've seen it plenty of times on live streams. Oh, she wants to come to Uncle Nate's, huh? Well, that'll be tomorrow. Okay. So, I'm going to try to keep my the comments up here. Give me just a second. I'll pop out the chat here, that way I can see you guys talk. Okay, now I can close my phone. So just to give you guys a rough idea, turn you upside down. This is everything we got. Yeah, we got some sweets. Don't mind my dirty dishes. So this here is about $250 worth of food. It covers my entire stove and most of my counter. Including, those are some sweets we got. Well, not including the soda. That's for the kids there. Mountain Lightning. I get the cheaper soda. It's not much of a difference. Diet Cherry Pepsi. It's not horrible for you, but it's drinks. So not including the soda, I think we spent like $7, if that, on sweets. We do that when we go because it's just uh, a thing that we want every so often. We want sweets or something through the month, and you know. So let's see. Okay, so when we go shopping, we like to buy. I don't know why that's there. We like to buy as much as we can for as cheap as we can, and uh, there's a lot of times where we want to take advantage of sales or bulk amounts of stuff. This is where you are going to start salivating, Freaky Geek. I don't know if you eat pork or not, but we got pork steaks. They are, we got them at $1.94 a pound, and it's about 6¼ pounds. Costs $12. A pound and a half of bacon. Oh, bacon. um, we do every so often get ribs. These are St. Louis style ribs, which is just the rib portion of the ribs. We got them at $5.24 a pound, and in this package, it's almost 3 pounds. And I've got my phone ringing, so give me just a second, guys. Hello? I hate interruptions like that. Open enrollment for blah, blah, blah. Okay. Anyway, back to this. Okay. So, St. Louis style ribs, we got 2 racks. One rack of the full ribs feeds us all. We figured that out. So we got 2 racks of these just to be safe. We got Great Value brand Beef franks. We don't like anything other than the actual beef franks because the other is mixed with chicken and pork and everything else. But these are all beef. Um, we got a total of 15 pounds of ground beef, and I get the 7327 because it's really versatile. Um, it's got a good fat content for like hamburgers and stuff, but it's also good for anything else that you want to cook. It just adds a little bit more fat into it. Um, so, gallon of milk. I always buy, crackers or something. They go good in like meatballs and whatever else we want to use them on. I always like to buy unsalted butter when I go if it's somewhat cheap. Um, it's really good for baking, putting on steaks, all kinds of stuff. So unsalted butter is a good way to go if you want butter. Um, I was out of yeast, so I needed yeast. Uh, I don't ever buy just a single dozen eggs because the way we go through eggs sometimes it's way out of it's better to buy a bigger thing. It's a little bit cheaper that way, a couple cents cheaper. I know a couple cents isn't much, but it does add up. Now, we also got chicken thighs. I get the um, generic brand chicken thighs. It's Walmart brand. This was $1.99 a pound. A little over 4.5 pounds on this package. About $10, $9.25. I got another package down beneath this. It's pretty much the same, but it's chicken thighs. They're really versatile. I package these up in portions, and it's good to go. Anytime I need it, pull it out of the freezer, thaw it real quick in some warm water, and yeah, it's really easy. Now, about a pound of sausage. There's a lot of times that we like to have sausage and something, breakfast hash, biscuits and gravy, different things like that. So, pound of sausage will do us for a month because we don't eat it very often. I'm gonna go over here. We like cheese, so we bought a 2 pound bag of cheese. It was like wasn't even $5 for that. It was a really good deal. Sour cream. We got two of these. These are going to go into um, a meal that Ashley is making tomorrow. It's her version of stroganoff. It's really, really, really good. Amanda is coming up for tomorrow's dinner, so that's one reason we're having that. Neat ringtone annoying. Yeah, it gets my attention. Um, Cucumbers, really good to slice up and put in salads. So, other salad fixings. We also have these for snacks for Steve, our rabbit. Carrots are good. Um, Mushrooms, always good to put in salads and whatever else we want to put them in. Um, the cucumbers were only, 92 cents a piece? 62 cents a piece. The carrots were just over $1 for the bag. I don't know why they were so expensive. Generally, they're like 88 cents, but um, yeah. These were the mushrooms. And they were $1 something, and it's a pretty big little container for some mushrooms. Ashley wanted to try these. It's Ann's Homegrown Creamy Deluxe White Cheddar Spiral Macaroni. I mean, it looks all right. I don't know about the white cheddar macaroni though. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, so tonight's dinner. Whenever we do our shopping hauls, we kind of treat ourselves that night for dinner, it's okay to do that. It's nothing wrong with that. So we splurged. We got some New York strip steaks, $9.97 a pound at 1.63 pounds, 16.25 for two really good looking and going to be really good tasting New York strip steaks. I always buy, when I buy the steaks and stuff, I always buy the black package. Walmart has white package and black package when it comes to steaks. And the black package is USDA choice. It's a better quality, better grade meat. It's, you guys know what premium is. It's certified to be Angus. It's just a better quality, better tasting overall compared to the white package, which is what they get at a cheaper rate because they buy so much of it. So, yeah, New York strip steaks for dinner. This is stew meat. Stew meat is going to go into the stroganoff as well when Amanda is here tomorrow. She makes really good stroganoff, so yeah. About my coffee, you guys see me drink coffee all the time. I'm surprised I don't have a pot going right now. So, more salad fixings, just some munchies. Healthy cashews are really healthy and everything. So, we always buy mac and cheese in bulk. Prefer the shells and cheese that has the sauce packet in it. It's easier if I don't have butter or milk to be able to spare for something like that. So yeah, we got some sweets, M&Ms, fruit pies. The M&Ms were 98 cents a box. The fruit pies were what? $1 a piece. So, I mean, not that expensive. Twizzlers were like $2, and they're really good. They last a couple days. So, um, cream mushroom soup. Got another can of it down there. Rotel dip. I do have some Velveeta left over from last time, so I'm going to be using that for chip dip. Spaghetti sauce. We don't like the cheap spaghetti sauce, the Hunt's. Let me see if I have a can of that. I might. It would be down underneath. Yeah. Hunt's spaghetti sauce is cheap spaghetti sauce. It's in a metal can, and it is so thin and so just, yeah. We go with Prego. That's what we use every time we make spaghetti or lasagna or whatever. It's really good. It's thick. This is flavored. It's got some meat in it, so it doesn't say what kind of meat. Let's see. Let's see if it says what kind of meat. It says beef. So yeah, there it says beef right on the package, right there. So yeah, Prego's really good spaghetti sauce. I always buy a bag of flour. My flour bin it's almost full, but I do, as you guys know, a lot of cooking with flour and baking. One of these days, I'm going to end up switching or trying whole wheat flour to see how that goes in with a lot of the stuff I make. But good all-purpose flour, it's like $2. We got, I was almost out of olive oil. This is good, cheap olive oil. The taste, the flavor is really good. It's in a nice dark container. It's Terra Delicia extra virgin olive oil, and I've been using that, and it's actually really, really good. Thousand Island dressing for salads. Ashley is in love with olives, so got a nice big jar of olives. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. That's what I use on my ribs. I don't like really using anything else. This is nice and thick. It's a good hearty barbecue sauce and very good flavor. Steak sauce. Yeah, Great Value brand steak sauce. Not A1, but it does the job. A good steak isn't really going to need steak sauce anyway. So, okay, let's move on. Oh, what are these? Oh, these aren't for us, guys. 3 pounds of, what are these? What are these, Amanda? Tell me what these are. What do these look like? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Amanda. So, when we go to Walmart, we love potatoes. We love homemade mashed potatoes. We love homemade French fries, fried potatoes. Potatoes are really good, very high in a lot of nutrients. They're high in starches and everything.
Potassium as well.
They're very high in potassium as well. So, a 10-pound bag of potatoes, if you look at the 5-pound bags and 3-pound bags, they're all $2.97 or somewhere around there. A 10-pound bag is only $3.98 at Walmart. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with the 10 pounds over the 5 pounds for $1 more. There's no doubt about that. Um, we have another bag, but actually needed another bag of egg noodles for stroganoff tomorrow. Um, Anything else I'm really missing? No?
Oh, this over here.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting to that. But if this doesn't answer your question, Amanda, I don't know what does. Family size. So when you get these tomorrow, think about that. Who's your family? Who's giving them to you? Shareable size.
She ain't gonna share those with her.
Okay. Hamburger buns, bread. Um, we like to get the name brand bread, either the Bunny or the other one. There's another one. I can't remember the other brand. But I just think that this brand is fresher. It tastes better. Had to get some Ziploc bags. Yeah, for all the meat. Our sweets, big huge thing, big huge tub of cotton candy for what, $1?
I think it was like a buck.
It was like $1. So I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. Oh, $7, $8 in sweets for us. Um, Sweetener, because when we make Kool-Aid or when I make something specific for um, Ashley, we use sweetener instead of real sugar because the real sugar isn't good for her. And yes, these are sweets. We bought them, but it doesn't count towards us because we are taking them to our Easter on Sunday. We're going up to Ashley's parents and spending time with the kids and everything up there. Amanda's going with us, so um, these are sweets for everybody else. These are sweets for her.
Amanda
So
wants you to say it out loud, or I can. Um, She asked, how long does our potatoes last us? And I said about 2 to 3 weeks if we're on a big potato kick. Otherwise, about a 10-pound bag can last us about a month.
Oh yeah, potatoes. Um, it can last us as long as a month if we need it to, for a 10-pound bag. Um, we really like potatoes, but there's sometimes some months where they're not so much in our thoughts. So a 10-pound bag can last us a long time. And with the French fries that I cook, I mean, the potatoes don't get misused. I mean, we bought a 10-pound bag of potatoes about 3 weeks ago, and that's all I have left. So, yeah, they can last us a while. So, I think that's about the gist of it. Oh, I forgot. This back here was hiding. Um, this is the taco seasoning we use. This is original Taco Bell seasoning mix. It's a 3-pack, and it's only $1.87 or something like that. So taco seasoning, we always use it for a lot of things, not just tacos or burritos or anything like that, but it can go in other things as well. So that's a good buy.
But
So
she says, call them out.
do what?
She says, call them out by name.
Ooh.
Sam, on the potatoes.
Oh. Okay. Had me confused there for a minute. But anyway, um, yeah, a lot of this can last us. I mean, this hamburger will last us a very long time. Um, just like the potatoes, Sam. They will last us, they could last us up to a month. And that's 3 of us. And that's with all of us loving potatoes. So, yeah, that can go a long way.
It could even last us if we have 5 to 6 people.
This cost us about 130
It's 200.
or $230 in just food alone. So this was a good grocery haul. I think we did really good. We didn't have any problems. The store was packed because it was the Friday before Easter, but we got our share out of it.
You tell them that this can feed up to 6 people for a month.
Okay, so that's enough with the grocery haul part of the video. I think I'll just sit and chat with you guys for a bit if you guys want me to do that. Oh, hi, Pryor. I didn't even notice you were in there. I'm sorry. Do what?
I forgot to mention it there and
No, it's okay. I was busy doing stuff.
I know.
Yeah, we're good. Let me go get my tripod. I'll be right back, guys. Give me just a second. Because I gotta start getting this put away. You guys will see how I'm gonna organize it. I can get you in the bracket here. There you go.
Hazel's mad 'cause she had to take a shower.
Oh. Okay, that's a better view. Um, but yeah, like I said, I think we did a really good job. I need something to wipe on this. Is that camera fuzzy or no? On there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just use my shirt here. Looks like the camera's fuzzy, so I gotta clean you guys off. Talking about showers. That looks better. A little bit better. So I gotta get a lot of this stuff put up. I'm going to set you guys back here. You can just kind of watch me put things up. I do have kind of a system.
Say you poked my eyeball.
I do have some kind of a system with where I store things. I'm getting ready to redo that again. I am getting ready to redo this countertop, and I think I'm gonna do it maybe. I'm gonna start on it like later today into tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna use two different things. I've got a tabletop that we don't use. We don't have space in this house for it. I mean, we have space for it, but we don't have a specific place for it. We don't have like a dining room. We don't have. The table's a pretty long table, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it on this portion where it's a solid piece, and then I have uh, pallet wood that I want to use for the rest of the countertop, and I'm going to lay down polyurethane over it, and it's going to give it a nice shine and finish. Along the edges, I'm going to use pallet wood, and it's going to look really, really good when it's done. The thing about it is, though, is I have to let it dry. Um, it takes 2 to 4 hours to not be tacky, and from there it takes 24 hours before you can really put things on it and start using it. So I've got to do it on a time where we're not really going to be here or using it or in the need for it. So if I do it tomorrow, um, after dinner, actually polyurethane it and stuff, or I could even do it tonight and into tomorrow it can dry. After 12 hours, you can start to set stuff on it, but it takes it takes about 20 to 24 hours to really start to get use out of it. So for it to be shiny and the way it needs to be. It's not. It's not nesting. I'm just been trying to find a system that works the way it needs to work for this kitchen. We do have some cabinet space. Those are the only drawers we have. I need to kind of redo them because they're kind of falling apart a little bit. But I'm working with what I got. So it's not one of those things that I'm just doing it to do it. I'm doing it to find the best system as to where things should go, how things should be set up, and everything like that.
I told her we have been nesting. We gotta have kind of something's going. I've been on you about getting organized and
Yeah.
we got some of them. Some pregnancy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we got rain. Oh wow! Not last night, but the night before. We got so much rain overnight. I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning because lightning hit within like a half a mile, and when it does that, it's really, really loud. You guys know that. But not only did the lightning hit and that big, huge boom of thunder, but it started hailing. So hearing the hail on the roof, on our porch, our patio roof, and then on the car outside. It was. I looked out the window and it was at least dime-sized hail that I saw. So it was loud. It was very. It was a crazy storm. It lasted most of all day yesterday. Um, Actually ended up having to go to the hospital last night because she was having some more PVC symptoms and um, things like that. Everything turned out to be okay. She was um, uh, given a bunch of tests. She was given a test called a D-dimer. She turned out positive for that. What that is that checks to see if you have a risk in your blood or have the proteins in your blood of having had a clot somewhere. And the clot could have been, I mean, it takes a few days or a couple weeks to get all of those proteins out of your system, but there's a normal range. And if you're positive at all, they want to do a CT scan to make sure you don't have a clot. It's not a positive thing for a clot, but it shows the chance that you might have one. It shows that those proteins are in your blood. So a negative, do what? Yeah. Um, get down. Get down. Um, so so luckily they did the CT and everything turned out fine. They mainly use it to rule out like uh, blood clots that people normally have. They'll always have the protein in, like PBTs and stuff like that. Um, but they wanted to try to rule out the blood clot, but there was a positive, so they had to do the CT to check, and it was fine. So she came home. She's referred to a cardiologist. Um, the ER doctor said that most likely he's going to want to have a Holter monitor on, and what that does is that's a basically an EKG that you wear for 7 days while you're doing your normal thing, and to see when the heart is more stressed, when it's more active, when it's pulling the PVCs, things like that. So we can really get down to the bottom of why she's having these pains and stuff like that, and hopefully get them to stop or slow down. Her potassium was fine. It was in the low normal range, but it was still in the normal range, so that was good. So that's been our days the past few days. So I'm going to get started on getting some of this put away. I don't know why I'm so blurry today, um, but it's just something that's going to have to be dealt with. um, Also, while I'm doing this, I'm going to be cleaning out my fridge a bit. Um, I'll kind of show you guys my refrigerator and yeah, um, things we don't need in there anymore, like wings from the last time we had them. So my sink's going to get filled up, but I want you guys to still chat and be in here and things like that. We got a lot of leftovers that we never ended up eating, and it all needs thrown away. I don't clean out my fridge very much. I haven't in a while, so Do what? Yes, prior it was Ashley that had to go to the hospital last time. Um, Ashley is my fiance. Uh, so when you hear me talk about Ashley, that's who I'm talking about. I'm going through my fridge. Like I said, I haven't gone through my fridge in a long time to throw away old stuff we don't need anymore, stuff we just haven't eaten in a long time, things like that. So, I always like to, when I do this, check expiration dates, make sure things are going to be within, range, and cream cheese we never eat. I like to go through it, clean it out, make sure all the shelves are clean, all my drawers are cleaned out. There it goes. I think that might have made it better, actually. Yeah, that made the camera. I kind of forced the camera to focus a little bit better. That way you can see my bald head better, Amanda. I won't have an empty fridge even though I just went shopping. I don't even remember what that was. Oh, cheese sauce, but it's... Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have some dishes to do. Hey Bobby, how you doing, bud? So, I'm gonna give this fridge a good scrubbing. It needs it. And then I'm gonna get stuff put in it. If I can find my scrubber. Where's the scrubber? Okay. I'm just taking a bowl here, getting some hot soapy water in it. I don't want you to see my non-clean fridge, guys. It's actually not bad considering how long it's been since I cleaned this out. Oh, yeah. Take out this drawer real quick. Just a second. So what's going on, chat? Anything?
No.
Here, come on. I'm just doing a quick cleaning of it. It's not like it's. I'm going all out, just making sure everything's pretty well cleaned.
Hello, this phone should be unlocked. Yeah, we just got off the weekend, so. I didn't plan it. I didn't plan it. But and it's up to you guys if you want to send them home. Yeah, so you can stay there. We'll be there Sunday. Alright, I love you too. Okay. Okay.
Just about done, guys.
Alright, bye. Love you. Yes. I heard you. Well, you should have told me that before I went grocery shopping because now I have no money. But I'm bringing cookies. Yeah, I did buy some cookies, but you should have told me you wanted pie. Otherwise, I would have got pie. You know, they just said that my potassium is at a 3.6. On my D9 test, which is blood clot test, came back positive, but they did a CT and did not find any blood clots, so he is not too worried about it because it wasn't extremely high, but it was a little high. And then he referred me to a cardiologist. Was she just mad or is she? Aw. Andrew. I was gonna say, for your Andrew
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Sometimes that happens when I'm not actually moving around much. So I'm going to show you my fridge. Please don't be scared. Organizing your fridge is pretty easy to do. Oh, I forgot to wipe out that top shelf. Ah, screw it.
Where are the chips at?
Do it.
Where are the chips at? Pause.
I'll have to find them. Okay, so this is my fridge, guys. Not intimidating at all. It's pretty easy to organize your fridge. Now I've had my fridge open for a while, so it's going to take a long time to cool back down. What I always like to do is okay, on the top shelf, I've got one of these shelves that kind of go up and down. So according to what I'm putting on my shelf below, I can adjust my top shelf. I always put my milk on top. The bottom of my deal here, I have a pull out for things like soda and other bigger bottles if I want to put it in the door. So that's pretty easy. My produce drawers right here, my crispers, that's what they're called, I can adjust the temperature of them according to what I'm putting in them. So say I have things like this package of cube steaks and I want to keep it chilled, I put it in this crisper, and along with bologna or any other similar items, and I hit a button on the side here and it adjusts the humidity and temperature according to what's in there. And I've learned if you have these kind of options in your fridge, use them. I've had fruits and vegetables in these crispers for over twice the amount of time that you would normally be able to have it in the fridge. It really helps out. Things like sour cream. Now, if you're defrosting something, it's best to put it in the bottom shelf of your fridge. You don't want anything that could drain any kind of meats or anything, any kind of fluids like blood or anything on these shelves, top shelves, because it could fall down to the bottom shelf. So things like the salad that I have, and my cucumbers and mushrooms and carrots. I have a drawer right here where I also have bell peppers. I put all in this crisper, kind of organized, or just even tossed in there. And I hit the produce button, and it'll keep that very nice and at a great temperature. Won't freeze it, won't over humidify it. The bottom is just a regular crisper drawer. Okay. Cheese. Um, I try to organize my fridge sometimes according to like what it is. Dairy products, milk jugs I put on top. Dairy products I put on a shelf. I've got butter, cream cheese, sour cream, regular cheese. If I can fit it in there, if I got room, it'll go like right in there somewhere. So it's all kind of organized. I've got eggs, sliced cheese down here, but um, okay, I think that's pretty much it for my cold stuff at the moment. Oh, bacon. I'm going to leave bacon thawed, not freeze it, because if I want it one morning, I have it. Also, my hot dogs. So that's going to go in my meat drawer. Condiments on the sides. We've got some condiment stuff that has to be thrown out. I didn't go through that. I didn't do a very thorough cleaning. I just kind of cleaned up the shelving and stuff like that. Sweet and sour sauce, mustard, hot sauce. We always have hot sauce on hand. Open jars and containers that I've had that I don't want to get rid of because there's still stuff in it that I can use. So that's where this goes. Miscellaneous stuff up here in the egg bin. So that for now is good. Oh, I'm going to put my, because I'm using this tomorrow and I'm using this tonight right here on my bottom shelf. Chicken and hamburger, ribs and pork steaks I'm going to be packaging up. So that's going to be good for that. Now, my freezer, yeah, it's kind of a mess right now, as you guys can see. Stuff is just kind of thrown in there, not where it needs to be. I'm going to get the meat bags done before I start on that, but I needed to get my fridge closed. I'm not going to go into a lengthy thing on repackaging, how I do that and stuff, because I've already done that on a live stream. So I've been streaming for a while. I think I'm going to get going because I've got to get this stuff packaged up. And I appreciate you guys coming in and watching my haul and everything like that. And I'm going to be making a video of this live stream, so I don't want to make it too long because I want to cut through the clutter. You guys have a great day. Thanks for coming in, and I will see you next time.